I'm gonna start stripping out the interior. Did you really buy an old truck if it didn't come with some starting fluid? Now the key is 87 light coats. So maybe I shouldn't have been hitting it so hard to get it loose, but the weld is cracked. I'm on a limited time schedule. Got some new scenery out here. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We've got some burnout truck progress going down. Last week you saw I bought the body donor truck, which is over here. Got new surroundings today, okay? I'm in Ethan's shop. It's a little bit messier than mine, so don't judge, okay? Yeah, we've got the body donor truck over there. So while we were gone at King of the Hammers, we can't waste any time on getting this build done because the show season, the burnout show season, Burnout Wars, is coming up very quickly. And we've also got a ton of traveling to do in between. So we can't waste any time getting this build done. So while we were gone at King of the Hammers, Ethan switched over the frame from my D150 over to the new truck, and he's got most of the suspension switched over also. So as you can see, the old D150, she's sitting up a little taller. She looks like a damn lifted bougie truck compared to what she used to. So this underneath here is the new frame because we did a lot of, not a ton, but a little bit of fabrication and some suspension work on the old frame to make it sit a lot lower, cowl tracks, all of that stuff. So put the old frame, or well, the new frame underneath this one. And of course we're gonna move all of this, the transmission, everything over to the new truck. So what I'm gonna work on today, while we're kind of at a standstill with all of this, Ethan's gone right now, I'm gonna start stripping out the interior. I'm gonna paint everything that's blue in here. I'm gonna paint it black, take the seat out, put my racing seats in. So that's what's going down. That's what we're gonna start on. And also the bed for it is over yonder. So I'm gonna be putting a bed liner on that also. So just some cosmetic stuff right now, really, you know, maybe take off like the stuff that I don't need, little trim pieces and stuff. Basically just do everything that I can do by myself for now until I have some help. So let's get into it. So the only reason I didn't take this off first was because it has like a little cap. Maybe I pick off the cap? I don't know. It looks like maybe that was replaced with something that isn't there from the factory, so I kind of wanted to look behind here. I don't know. I don't want to pack it up. Guys, I just realized something. I don't know what I was talking about saying that he swapped the frames. I don't know what I'm thinking. My brain must be fried today. I used no common sense. That doesn't even make sense because I know that that frame over there is bent, which is half the reason I got a whole nother truck. And this is literally the new frame underneath the new truck. So there would be no reason to swap them. I don't know what I was thinking. But someone was like, well, how did he swap the frames without swapping the engines? On my Snapchat, they said that. And I'm like, you know, good point, because that's literally not possible. Yeah, my bad. Messed up that intro a little bit, but you know, we're rolling with it. Did you really buy an old truck if it didn't come with some starting fluid? So I'm gonna take this to a place next door that can wrap it in black vinyl, and then I'm gonna paint the actual panels. Oh. All right, gang, we're gonna start painting now. So what I'm using is, so it doesn't really have to be like the best lasting job, right? I'm gonna do burnouts in this truck. It's solely a burnout truck. So I just want something that's gonna make it black on the inside, something that's also easy to touch up if it gets scratched or messed up. I'm gonna do the floors in bed liner actually, so I'm not even gonna worry about keeping a carpet kit clean because I put new carpet in that and it immediately got ruined after the first burnout, and there's hot rubber on my shoes and stuff. So we don't need anything super fancy. So we're not going all out with the prep work. We're not going all out with the paint, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. So scuffing with some Scotch-Brite, super easy. Then wiping down with like some degreaser, acetone, whatever you got. And then some adhesion promoter. I like the brand Bully Dog, I think it's called, but they didn't have that. So I'm trying this out. And then we're going to use the old trusty dusty trim black, okay? I put this shit on everything. It's the perfect OEM looking coating. We do it on frames, undercarriages. It's perfect for if you don't have powder coat coat on your suspension. Just, it brings everything looking back to factory. So that's what we're gonna do on the door panels. I'm even gonna do the door jambs just because I'm gonna be wrapping it. And I'm not gonna tape a whole lot, okay? Because we're gonna be replacing the windshield. I'm gonna be wrapping the outside, so I can kind of be a little messy with it here, but it's still gonna look good, okay? So stick with me. This can is really shitting on me right now. I don't know if I like this stuff. It's like really liquidy compared to the Bulldog brand. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I hate it. Hopefully it comes out okay. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm letting this one dry between thin coats, of course, but look what I found in Ethan's shop, the adhesion promoter that I actually really like, and it's full, so I'm gonna just pay him back for this, and I'm gonna use it on the next panel and see if there's a difference. So I realized tonight that I have no idea where my tape and plastic is to be able to do the dash or the door panels inside the door jambs. But I'm gonna take these off, there's just no purpose for these really. I mean, I know they're like a classic little touch, but we're gonna take those off. And then before I wrap it, I'll just Bondo these holes and sand it really good. It should be fine. All right, y'all, we're back. It is the following day. I'm gonna be doing the bed liner today, and I showed JC the 2 different panels that I did. Maybe I should show you guys those real quick, actually. So I was really beating myself up because the panels still had like all of these scratch marks on it, but that is just wear on the door. This isn't even my sanding marks because it's not on the other one. It's just how the door is. So they're not perfect, but I think once they're in there, I mean, we weren't going for perfect. We weren't going for show quality. We just don't want it to be blue. So I feel better about that. I would have gotten further on the inside last night, but I wanted a second opinion on those because I've done this literally a million times, I feel like, but it just, I don't know, maybe those doors are more worn than what I'm used to seeing. It just seemed like I wasn't doing something right. Turns out I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. But I did start prepping the door jambs, and I think I actually decided I'm gonna paint this black. I think I'm gonna do gloss black. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if that'll be in this video because I actually might scrape out some of this panel bond that's on the top that's all crusty and like rusting through. I'll probably scrape that out and redo it and then paint it like the right way, not with spray paint. I think I'll do gloss black or satin black. Let me know what you guys think, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go do the bed liner. We're making progress. So this is what I'm gonna be using. I've used this a couple times before. It's actually what's on the old D152. Of course, there's better options if you wanna spend like a little bit more money and get them from like the more professional brand bed liners, but this one's actually pretty tough and it's great for simple DIY that you can grab at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or any kind of parts store. And you know, I'm always deciding to do these things last minute. So this is what we're using and I'm pretty happy with it. So it comes with, does it come with your thingamabob, with your sprayer? Oh no. So I just realized I might have gotten the wrong kit because the one I get normally has a gun with it, but this one does not. But it has like a shit ton of the product in it. I got the wrong one, I guess. That's not.
Oh, you got a roll-on. You roll-on kit.
The whole thing's roll-on?
Yeah.
Spray or roll?
Oh.
Well, son of a bitch. Well, I need extra of this anyways to do the floor and the cab.
Well, I mean, you can run up there real quick.
Okay. All right, right, we're gonna let this dry for a minute now that it's all clean and head to maybe AutoZone to see if they have the right kit. All right, I'm back. So apparently not a single parts store in town carries the kits with the guns anymore, which I literally just bought one a year ago, so I don't know. So I ordered the gun on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. So we're not doing the bed liner right now, but we're gonna start painting the dash and the jam. So I already got this scuffed up, wiped down with acetone. We're gonna do like minimal taping because we're not keeping the windshield. We're not keeping a lot of things, so. But yeah, so back to painting. Got more bulldog spray today, yay! And since I'm painting inside the cab, I've got all the doors cracked, so don't come for me. I've also got a full face mask. We're gonna go back to the good old trusty dusty trim black because I think I decided from the door panels that I like this one better. It just looks more like even in factory. This one's like a little too glossy. I shouldn't have done two mismatching door panels, but I don't think you'll really notice. Now the key is 87 light coats. What's up, y'all? It's a new day. I was hoping by now I would be able to have already had the bed liner done in the bed and in the floor of the new truck, but it has been raining and freezing outside, which the cold is kind of like, man, not a big deal, but the rain is a big deal for bed lining because I'm going to be spraying outside. So that put us behind on that. So in the meantime, I'm going to get off pretty much everything up to the blower, the intake, the headers, all of that stuff, probably like the fuel lines in the back, and get this kind of where it's going to kind of be ready to get out when we have help here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. But first, I need to make some space for my parts because this is all of Zach's smart car stuff that is somehow taken over my shop, even though the smart car isn't even here right now. So maybe I shouldn't have been hitting it so hard to get it loose, but the weld is cracked there. I don't know if that was already happening. I mean, it's definitely been cracked and re-welded. That's fun. All right, so Ethan got this old engine out while we were gone.
Everything but the wiring harness can go. Strip it all.
All right.
We got your plate off your other truck for the airbox. We don't care about windshield wipers because that shit's just gonna be in the way. No hood hinges, no inner fenders, no windshield washer fluid. We'll rewrap all this so it doesn't look like it's from 19 whatever, and then you'll be good to go.
Perfect. And if you guys notice, we've got some new scenery out here. Monster truck tires. So we had some friends visit that were in town and we've got some cool stuff in here. I'm actually losing my mind a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Got Wild Ride. Oh, there's some welding going up over here. Yeah, definitely scattered some gears.
What's that? Ran out of town pretty quick.
Whoops.
If I can get this helmet to work, absolutely.
All kinds of cool stuff going on. Got El Toro over here. Iconic. What happened to this one?
Same thing, just rear end. Trying to get all the dirt and metal out of it now. And then we will be on the way to putting the new one in.
Heck yeah. So then my D150 over here looking sad. This is actually JC's new burnout car he's been working on while we were gone again. So we stacked these over here to make room for them. And yeah, so we're gonna be outside doing some bed liner. 12-year-old Lacey is freaking out a little bit that there's Monster Jam trucks inside my shop. I've been fangirling a little bit today. All right, y'all, as you can see, the sun is shining. I've finally got some better weather and I'm finally home for a little bit of time. So, gonna knock out the bed liner on this thing. She's been sitting, she got dusty, okay? It's been a couple weeks since I've done the other stuff. So, I'm gonna get the bed liner taken care of. Gonna bed line the inside of the cab. I'm gonna throw that away. Gonna paint some of the frame and then going to strip all of this. Let's do it. So this is what I'll be using. This is my favorite little like DIY thing that you can grab from any parts store, Amazon, whatever. It just started not coming with the gun. Okay, guys, so I have the gun. I think that was our problem last time. So I don't think this is gonna be enough to do the bed and the inside, but we're gonna see. All right, so the wire wheel that I'm using is not the most ideal thing to sand with. I already knew that. Typically when I would do this, I would have, it screws on and it's like a cup that has a bunch of plastic spikies on it. It's just abrasive enough, but it's not as abrasive as a metal wire wheel. So this is almost too abrasive and it doesn't even cover a good area. And it's just gonna be all like wonky and not even. So we're working with what we've got. I think I'm just gonna use some Scotch-Brite. All it needs is a little bit of a profile because it's not like I'm gonna be using this truck bed as like a work truck. So really it just needs something, a little something to bite into. So yeah, we're not aiming to take it down to bare metal or anything like that. Professional bed liner places don't even do that. So they just scuff the paint, spray over it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna use this now, giving up on the wire wheel. So in here, I am gonna use the wire wheel just to get rid of some of this extra crap that's in here. And we'll be spraying this too. All right, now I'm gonna be using the Renegade Alcohol Prep Spray. I happen to have this at the shop and we're just gonna wipe it down. And even though this is alcohol spray, surprisingly, this stuff literally smells like cupcakes. It's almost like birthday cakes. This is a two-part situation. So basically, this hardener activates this. I guess that's the easiest way to explain it. So we're gonna open all these up. So this is actually what's gonna attach to the gun and you're gonna spray right out of this. And this kit comes with 4 of these. And it also comes with this that you can roll it on. I wouldn't recommend rolling this on. You could, but spraying, you can get that like really nice texture of actual bed liner. You can like kind of customize the texture better rather than looking like carpet kind of. All right, so we're gonna open this. This goes up like that. And then it turns into where you can pour it. So, comes with this measuring cup. It only has 1 line on it, so it makes it easy. It's 8 ounces. Fill it to the line. And bloop, 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 bloop. This stuff's strong. Okay. So now you're gonna dump it right into here. I should probably be wearing gloves. Then you're gonna put the cap back on it and shake it for 2 minutes. Oh man, that fender looked really good too. Damn. I'll show you guys. Put my freaking hand in it right there. So if you see me, if you guys see me step back and kind of like spray like this, it's to even out the texture. So I don't know if you can see that, but I've got like some glossy spots. So even when it dries, it's gonna kind of look like that. So it's harder to do with this stuff that isn't like professional, you know, grade bed liner, but you can even out the texture. So that's what I'm doing. If you guys see me step back and get out of my pattern, just kind of putting a light texture on it or hitting it from a different angle. Trying to fix that spot. time to mix up again. Okay, so I don't have a ton of daylight left today, so I think I'm just gonna do the good coverage coat and then go back through with the texture coat because I don't want to run out of time. All right, y'all, it is the next morning. We're all cured up. You know, I'm always pretty impressed by the texture of this stuff, even though it's not like professional grade bed liner. I think I do a pretty good job, not gonna lie. This over here. It was pretty much dark when I finished yesterday, so I didn't get the after until this morning. This is what we've got. I used pretty much one whole kit on these. I think I had like half of a can left. So now, today, we're gonna start on the inside here. This is a whole ass mess over here. Oh my God. Yeah, I think this should go pretty smoothly. All of this is dirty now. You can't see. All of this is dirty now from me power washing it, but I'm gonna tape everything off in here that I've already painted, and of course that I don't want bed liner on, and the outside of the truck. So I think the taping is probably what's gonna take the longest on this one, but I'm excited to see what this looks like when it's all done. And I went to Lowe's and got a new sander, so I don't have to worry about hand sanding with Scotch-Brite. This would be good for the inside. How's it going over here?
Oh, it's going. So I found out when it ripped the spindle off, it folded all this over and covered up these holes.
Oh no.
Yep. So I got a brand new knuckle right there, and we'll try to get this one off and put that one on.
Nice. These things are massive.
Yeah.
All right, we're all taped up. Let's get to spraying. All right, here she is, folks. Started untaping. We're mostly dry. Looks pretty good. So my next question is, do I keep this trim? We took it off because I'm going to be painting it, obviously. Do we weld up all of these and bodywork all of this and just make it all smooth? I'm not doing two-tone paint like the wrap that I had on my other one. I'm just doing one solid color. So what do you guys think? Keep the trim. Looks like this. The only thing is I always have problems with this trim falling off. Could be because I literally hit walls every time I drive it, but I'm gonna aim to not do that in this one. But let me know what you think. Look better with or without trim. I'm on a limited time schedule, so that will be a factor as well. Let me know what you think. All right, y'all, that's a wrap for this video. I'm about to drive that. You can find that on Instagram and Snapchat. But anyways, I'm calling this video to an end. Okay, so the next time you see me in the D150 will be the bodywork and paint, which starts pretty much tonight. Well, I do still have to strip the inside of this, so the next video will be more progress, but I feel like this is a good stopping point for this one. Today is Tuesday. I need to have it painted and completed by Sunday. That's this week's plan. We'll see how it goes, you know, with all the other stuff we've got scheduled, so. And there's supposed to be like a tornado here, a hurricanado or something crazy Friday. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, El Toro's here too. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.